Henrik, I heard something about we're going to the Bahamas.
Yes, this summer we go to Bahamas, and it's simply because Hawaii is too far away. So I don't know what they say in Bahamas. Do they say aloha or what do they say? I don't know. We will find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So why are we going to Bahamas?
Because again, this summer, Joseph and I will be filming a documentary movie before the future arrives. And we said, wow, since we're in such a nice location, why not take the opportunity to actually create one of our well-proven NLP consultant certification trainings. So we actually decided to invite people who want to take their NLP practice to the next level.
And Bahamas would be a great place to do that.
That's at least the sense we have.
Yeah. Well, I can say that personally, I'm extremely excited because never been to Bahamas, and I know that this NLP consultant training is rather unique.
A lot of people who decide to go for this NLP certification training already have experience with the power of NLP, working with one-to-one. In this training, we will take it to the next level and basically gives strategies and input on how can you apply the same fundamental method, but in a business context, in a context where you want to work with teams and organizations and create real impact.
Okay, so who's this really for? If somebody's sitting out there right now, wanting to join, wanting to come to the Bahamas, can everybody come?
Yes, you can say everybody is welcome. People who want to have a certification need to be having at least a practitioner or a master or a trainer certification beforehand. But I think even if you don't have an NLP practitioner certification yet, you're still welcome. I think we'll be able to gain a lot from this training. But I think the core target group is really NLP people that want to be more active and create more value as consultants.
Okay, so and that's also just to say that this is for professionals at a high level in general. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it could be for people who work as external consultants, going into organization and helping them. It can also be for internal consultants or managers that want to work with their own teams and bring them to a higher performance level. So it's not only for what we say external consultants.
What is one thing that you would want them to understand about this training and why they specifically might want to attend?
I think this year we have updated the curriculum, and it's basically because we see that we are moving into a new world. Last time we did this training was pre-corona, it was pre-AI, it was pre a lot of things. So I think actually what we want to bring into this training is basically two things. How can you set yourself up so that you work from your optimal state? And from there, how can you make the best use of AI in a consulting practice? Because we believe that if you already have good skills, AI can really help you enhance that. But we also see that there's a lot of things AI cannot do yet, especially if you have NLP skills. AI cannot calibrate the room. It cannot really sense the somatic shift that's happening for people and a lot of other things. So what we really aim at in this training is to show you how you can become stronger and from there use AI to leverage the effect you have in your work with your clients. Of course, you're welcome to join as a team. That can be very effective. You can also join as an individual contributor. That's really up to you. The only thing is important to understand that we have maximum 35 seats in this training. We don't have unlimited spaces.
If somebody would like to join, where can they find some more information about this?
I think, again, the easiest thing is simply to send us an email or a message on our website, and then we will come back with answers to specific questions, or even we could set up a small meeting if you want to have a more specific dialogue to your specific situation. Yeah.
And I actually have one more question.
Yeah.
An NLP consultant, what can an NLP consultant do?
When you look at an NLP consultant compared to, you say, any other consultants, what the NLP consultant have the potential to bring into the room is really, really strong personal and social skills. So understanding how to, in a way, set the right state in the room, help people optimize their mental strategies so that they can perform at a higher level. I'm not saying that ordinary consultants don't have that skill, but typically consultants are much more focused on actual knowledge, analysis, and these kind of things. What we teach you in this training is how you can go in and transform a team so that they go from performing at a good level to a fantastic level. And what we add this year is how you can use AI as a personal amplifier. Because we believe that the consultants, also NLP consultants, that know how to ride that horse called AI, will be able to move much faster and create more value.
Really love that. I'm getting all excited about this.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So if you want to join me and Henrik, Joseph, and the rest of the gang at Bahamas, then this is your shot. What I'm personally excited about is the ability we get now, also with AI included, to enhance the human capabilities while also being able to do that on the technological side, but also find out where you need to separate those and where they overlap and how to overlap in the most effective way. Could you put a few words to that, Henrik? What are you excited about in this new era of AI and leadership?
I think a lot of people are out there saying, wow, AI is stealing our jobs. And I'm pretty sure that AI will be taking over humans in certain areas. But I see AI much more as an enhancer or accelerator. So I think AI is enhancing reality. So if you are a little weak, confused, disoriented, wow, AI will really enhance that. On the other hand, if you have a clear intent, you know what you want to achieve, and you have a strong personal and social skill set, AI will also enhance that. So I think the difference between being okay and good will be much more significant in the world we are stepping into.
Nice. So what are you hoping that people is going to feel like when they leave this 9-day training in the Bahamas?
I think they will leave with this sense of confidence. They will leave with this sense of clarity about where to go next and how to really bring their own consulting business to the next level. Because they have refound their own core skills, and they have gotten some specific strategies on how to apply AI to accelerate and enhance that. We have decided to do a module 1, 3 days. Then there will be 3 days in between module 1 and 2, and then a 3 days module 2. And I think what we are planning is that, of course, the 3 days in between, you will have a chance to rest a little, integrate, but there will also be some pre-work for module 2. So it will not only be holiday. It will also be time for you to build up the readiness for the second half of the certification training.
And how does this differentiate between the training that you usually do here in Denmark or in other parts of the world when you go out to clients?
In this training opportunity, you will spend 6 to 9 days with Joseph and me face to face in a live training room. I really want to see you if you are ready to take your NLP practice to the next level.
Right.
So again, before the future arrives is now. And this is really a good time to make the first decision. Yeah.
I'm totally agreeing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so see you in the Bahamas, August 2026.
Yeah.
Can't wait.